Tout au long de ce premier épisode, nous avons côtoyé les baleines à bosse et nous avons rencontré des gens soucieux de leur bien-être, tant des milieux socio-économiques que scientifiques. Ce milieu unique, ces aires de reproduction des baleines, est le point de départ de notre route, celle de la migration la plus longue effectuée par des mammifères.
I think we are privileged. The Bay of Savannah has the privilege of being the, let's put it like the maternity of the humpback whales of the North Atlantic.
Right, and then when we're trying to identify whales, we're talking mainly about photo identification.
Yeah, right.
So you have a catalog.
Yes, we have a catalog. It's three ways of identifying whales. One is the dorsal fin. We have noticed also that we could use the fluke, the fluke, and the pectoral fin. Now these days it's even more fantastic. Now through Facebook, through the same internet, we are able to send even the information sometimes before. Just say, hey, look, we saw this tail here. Who you think it could be? And they say, oh, like this year was fantastic. This year we identify a tail that it came from Greenland. So, you know, it's like saying, wow, we're getting here whales from Greenland. This is an important information. And even we know that it's a mother. So it means that the baby was born here. It means that because we feel like it's ours, right? Dominicans whales are going to the feed areas of Greenland, and that means that we know now the distribution of whales.
And how many animals did you identify this winter 2012?
This, 2012, we just know we have lots of sheep because we work 8 o'clock in the morning, we come back 3, 4 o'clock here. We just put things into data. I just could tell you from 2011, right? 2011, we were able to identify 172 to 74 individuals. We were able to identify, as I told you, 24 calves. Well, mothers and calves means that 24 baby whales were born here.